Hey there, Aries, and welcome back to Unicorn Tarot for your weekly reading. This is going to be a reading for the week of December 27th through January 2nd of 2022. In this reading, we're going to take a look at your past, present, and near future energies, as well as any energies the universe wants you to keep in mind for this week, Aries. Ooh. Clearly someone's got a lot to say because your cards are looking a hot mess as they come out of the deck. Alright, Aries, the main energy that you're going to be dealing with this week is the Four of Cups. There could be something that you're a little bit unhappy about, or somebody's offering you something. Somebody's coming up with a proposal and you are not interested. Alright? We'll see when we clarify. In your recent past, you get the Knight of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, and the Ace of Cups. There is a new beginning in love, or a desire to have a brand new beginning in love that you are holding on to here. Now, I see you slowly moving in that direction energetically, but it's almost like you're stubbornly holding on to this. Like you're like, this is what I want, this is what's going to happen. So we'll see what that's all about, because that's not very typical of you. But anyways, in the current situation, you get the Nine of Wands, the Six of Wands, and the Two of Wands. Lots of wands. You are a fire sign. Again, I'm getting a kind of like stubborn energy from you where it's like, hell or high water, I'm going to feel good. I'm going to make myself feel good. This is going to be great. It's almost like the energy that I'm getting, and the story's not going to resonate for everyone. It's like you're going through like a breakup or, a separation, and you're like, no, I am determined to not feel upset or pissed off or whatever. I'm going to feel amazing. But you're coming at this amazing energy with a very defensive, very guarded energy, okay? So it's almost like you're like, I know I can make myself feel good. I know I can feel good, but let's see. Let's see if I can actually do it type of thing. Weird energy. We'll see when we clarify. In the near future, you get the Knight of Wands, the Five of Cups, and the Seven of Pentacles. You're taking a look. You are the Knight of Wands to me as a reader. Gender doesn't matter in tarot. You're taking a look at the past. You're holding on to some past energies tied up to somebody else or a situation from the past in the near future. And I see you slowly trying to figure out how to work on letting them go. Whether, whatever these energies are. It could be resentment. It could be some anger that you hold towards this person, towards this connection. I see you taking a look at like how you can work through them. But let's take a look. I want to see what this Knight of Pentacles is in your recent past. You're moving towards something or away from something, but you're doing so very, very slowly. Knight of Pentacles is clarified by the Chariot, the Two of Wands, the Knight of Swords. Yeah, it's almost like you're kind of sitting there at the ready, right? There's something that you want to charge ahead towards, something that you feel very drawn to, like you're called to do this, and you feel it like inside where you're like, I can do this, I have the energy, but you're waiting for the right time. It's almost like you're sitting there, like how horses, before they start running like in a race, like horse races, they sit in that little, like, not stable, I forgot what it's called, but basically right before they're about to go, before they open that gate, that's the energy that I'm getting from you. You're like, I'm ready to go, but they haven't opened the gate yet. You don't feel like it's the right time yet. So I see you kind of just like waiting for the right time to charge ahead, to move ahead towards something. I'm not quite sure yet what that is in the recent past. Let's take a look at this Four of Pentacles in your recent past. Four of Pentacles is clarified by the Four of Swords, the Eight of Swords, and the Three of Wands. You are healing. You're definitely healing through something that has kept you really up in your head. There's a situation here. Again, I feel like intuitively it is love, but we'll see when we clarify the rest of your reading. In the recent past, there was a situation pertaining to a love connection which was really occupying you mentally. Like you were thinking about it and overthinking about it. And it's like, you played the scenario over and over in your head, or what you would say, or what they would say, or what you could have done differently. And I see you kind of healing from that. I see you holding on to certain aspects of that, and that could be in the near future what you're working on completely releasing. But in the recent past, I see you like working on healing, but still holding on to some of these things which are keeping you up at night, which are keeping you up in your head. With the Three of Wands, though, I do see you kind of like knowing that the healing process is taking place, and so not really rushing it. But there is something here which is keeping you up, which is kind of like occupying your thoughts a lot in the recent past. Let's take a look at this Ace of Cups in your recent past. Ace of Cups is clarified by the Eight of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, and the World. You're closing out a cycle. You're working in the recent past. You were working on closing something out. Now, as you're working on this, whatever it is you're putting effort into is making you very, very happy. It could be for some of you that you're starting a new relationship or you're open to something new coming into your life and you're actively investing your energy in that, and that's bringing you a lot of happiness while closing out a cycle in a different direction. For others of you, it could be that you're working on a new beginning in love with the same person. You're closing out an old cycle with this person and you're starting and actively putting in energy and effort into starting a new love cycle with this person. And that is bringing you a lot of happiness in the recent past, or at least that was the goal, to focus on emotional fulfillment, to focus on emotional balance and work in that direction. Let's see though. I want to see why you're so defensive and guarded in the current situation with this Nine of Wands. Because so far it seems like, okay. You were working in a good direction, closing out a cycle which didn't make you happy and focusing on your emotional fulfillment. Nine of Wands is clarified by the High Priestess, the Three of Pentacles, and the King of Swords. Okay, that makes sense. There's somebody showing up here for you. It's showing up as a collaboration, as a friendship. To me, the Three of Pentacles, though, especially when it ties up to love, is more so tied up to somebody from your past. You and this person are reconnecting or working on rebuilding a foundation between the two of you, a foundation of trust and friendship, so that the love that you guys probably have for each other, which I don't see it quite yet, is able to come out. Now, intuitively, I see you very, very guarded. You're showing up under the King of Swords energy, which is someone who is very logical, very knowledgeable, but also very emotionally closed off. And so you're coming at this collaboration, this friendship, whatever this is, from a very emotionally closed off place. I see you having the desire in the recent past with the Ace of Cups to open up emotionally, to have a new beginning in love. But I don't see that in the current situation. All I see is you or your person, right? Take it as it resonates. Somebody here is being very, very defensive and very closed off emotionally. Let's take a look at the Six of Wands in your current situation. Six of Wands is clarified by the Sun, the Eight of Cups, and the Four of Wands. Yeah, you're determined to show up feeling very, very good, very, very happy in a connection where you're not emotionally invested, Aries. You are the King of Swords to me. I feel like this other person is coming up to you and being like, hey, Aries, let's work on rebuilding this friendship. Let's work on rebuilding this connection. I want you back, right? And you possibly do not want this person back. Okay, you're focused on yourself, you're focused on your emotional balance in the recent past, but in the current situation, this person may be presenting you with something which, they want you back, they want to communicate, etc. You're showing up under the energy of, yeah, this feels good, this makes me happy, this connection makes me happy, but you're emotionally detached. It's almost kind of like if someone were to come up to you and be like, hey, Aries, you wanna be friends? And you're like, yeah, I know that being friends with you would make me happy. You're super fun. You're super easygoing, but there's no emotional connection there. And the same thing showed up for you in your mid-December reading. Somebody is showing up with all the right energies, but the emotion's not there. They're not emotionally invested. This could be you. This could be your person. But I do feel like this is you, Aries. I feel like whoever you're interacting with in the current situation, there's no feelings there. It all looks good on the surface. And you may be saying all the right things, you may be acting, or you may even believe that you want this. But deep down, there's no emotional connection here. Let's take a look at this Two of Wands in the current situation. You are waiting for something. Interesting. Two of Wands is clarified by the Nine of Swords, the Justice, and the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is also the main energy for your reading this week. You're waiting for something to balance out. Remember how I said in the recent past you were working on healing something which was keeping you up in your head? You were overthinking this. In the current situation, I see you still waiting to work through whatever that is. I don't know what that is occupying you. It could be somebody from your past. It could be, childhood trauma. You would know what that is. It's not showing me what it is, but there is something which is really getting you overthinking and occupying your mental space. And you're waiting in the current situation for that, whatever that is, to balance out, to resolve itself, because it's giving you some anxiety. It's stressing you out a little bit in the current situation, because I see like you haven't completely let go of it. I feel like in the near future you're going to, though. Let's take a look at this Knight of Wands in your near future. Knight of Wands is clarified by the Ten of Swords, the King of Cups, the Six of Cups. There's somebody from your past, Aries. I feel like that's what's occupying you. I feel like you're dealing with two people, Aries. Somebody from your past, which you're still somehow emotionally connected to. It's showing up as done. In the 3D world, it's showing up as you guys are done, separated, broken up. Energetically, you're still connected because you're still thinking about this connection a lot. You're emotionally still invested in this with the King of Cups, but you're also like mentally, it's like a lot of this person lives in your head rent free is what I'm saying. Okay, in the near future, I see you still having that emotional connection. There's love there. There's a lot of nostalgia. There's a lot of energetic love connecting the two of you. And I see you wanting to do something about that, but also acknowledging like, hey, 3D world, we're done. What am I supposed to do? Like, you're feeling these things, but I don't see you actually doing anything because you're showing up as, done. Let's see what this Five of Cups is about. There is some not so great energy tied up to this connection, this person. Five of Cups is clarified by the Star, the Six of Swords, the Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles you got in the recent past tied up to still holding on to something from this connection. Working on healing through it, but still holding on to something. In the near future, I see you really working on healing, on leaving, first of all, leaving that desire for this person, for this connection behind, right? You're like, it's done. I'm trying to disconnect from this. I'm trying to emotionally detach from this and walk away. But I see you again. It's like you're 90% of the way. It's like you're kind of like, okay, let's say you and this person, your entire connection was like a whole pie. You're letting go of 80% of the pie. You're still holding on to 20%. There's something here tied up to this connection, particularly something that happened between the two of you in the past, which you're having a hard time letting go of. I feel like you holding on to this person, this connection, this whatever, right? It's serving a purpose for you. I just don't know what that is. Let's take a look at the Seven of Pentacles in the near future. Seven of Pentacles is clarified by the King of Wands, the Death, and the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, that's why you're holding on to it. In the near future, you may have the desire to restart something, to bring it back, to start over, basically. It's showing up as you wanting, or not wanting, but kind of like toying around with the idea of, maybe we can resurrect this. Maybe we can start over. Maybe we can bring this back. But again, I don't see you actually doing anything about it. This is more so you just thinking about it. Kind of like, shouldn't I? Let's take a look at what the universe wants you to keep in mind this week, Aries. If this reading resonated with you, definitely go check out your mid-December reading. It's talking about very similar energies. So I feel like it's you. From the universe, you get the Hermit, the Queen of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. You're going deep within yourself in the current situation to really take a look at what's holding you back, what you're holding on to, and what you truly desire. Now, the cool thing is the Queen of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune are showing up side by side, which is telling me if you're currently not feeling great, if you're not feeling 100%, if you're not feeling very attractive or very drawn to someone or something, that's going to change, and it's going to change for the better very, very soon. But you have to go within to heal something. You're holding on to something which is not serving you. And I'm not saying you have to let go of the connection, but you may be holding on to an aspect of it which is not serving you that needs to be healed before you can enter this beautiful energy. So, Aries, that is what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. If it resonated, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. It really helps me out. Thank you again for tuning in, and I will see you here for your reading next week. Bye, Aries.